Good morning, colleagues, comrades, and friends. Welcome to the WHAI Conference 2025, organized by BTB. We are here to talk about artificial intelligence, not as a future dream, but as something that is already changing our workplaces. AI is not on its way. It's already here. And nowhere is it clearer than in our sector, the transport sector. Today I want to speak plainly. AI brings both promise and danger. Yes, it can improve safety. Yes, it can make logistics more efficient. And yes, it can reduce dangerous and repetitive work. But if we don't keep it in check, it can also destroy jobs, worsen working conditions, and increase inequality. And let's look at the beginning of this conference at a few clear examples. In logistics, for example, AI runs warehouses operations. Amazon alone uses more than 750,000 robots in its centers. 750,000 robots. And these machines make the work faster, but they also replace human jobs, increase surveillance, and shorten work cycles. Even worse, Amazon uses AI to block union efforts by identifying activists and sending in managers to break their work. The book Feeding the Machine by James Muldoon, Mark Graham, and Callum Kent explains how companies like Amazon use AI to control workers. One author said, and I quote, "The Amazon AI system has automated away the thinking process. What remains is brutal, repetitive, high-strain labor." Unquote. This kind of AI limits workers' freedom and makes it harder to organize. On the roads, self-driving trucks are advancing fast. The International Transport Forum says that up to 70% of the trucking jobs in Europe and North America could disappear by 2030. That's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of good and well-paid jobs. And at Deutsche Bahn, AI now handles predictive maintenance. It improves the efficiency, but it cuts also down on maintenance crews. In ports, automation is reducing the need for dock workers. In Rotterdam, for example, entire terminals are run by machines. But this also makes them fragile. A recent system hack shut a terminal down for several days, causing very huge losses. And in Belgium, the port of Antwerp-Zeebrugge uses Apica. It's a powerful AI system already launched in 2022. It creates a digital model of the port, pulling in data from sensors, from drones, and from smart cameras, and it gives real-time updates on ship movements, bridge and lock status, air quality, and oil detection. It predicts traffic jams or environmental problems, and even uses an AI avatar that speaks 100 languages to make the system accessible worldwide. Urban rail networks are testing for the moment driverless trains. And in aviation, dear friends, AI plans flights, schedules crews, monitors safety. In logistics, Belgian companies, CEOs from Belgian companies explain already using AI to plan and organize the work. In inland shipping, AI analyzes weather, tides, traffic, and fuel use to pick the best route. It saves fuel, it cuts emissions, it improves reliability, and it reduces congestions. In merchant shipping, AI predicts when a part like a fuel pump will fail, so it can be fixed early. Autonomous vessels are already being tested today on canals in Belgium and in the Netherlands. So, dear friends, this is not science fiction. It is happening now. And it isn't just about job losses. AI is also changing how people work. More and more software, not managers, is giving the orders. Workers are told what to do and how fast to do it. Every move is tracked. Every decision is made by an algorithm. It is relentless. The human being is disappearing. But let's be clear. We are not against technology. Unions are not afraid of innovations. Unions must not be afraid of innovation. But we do reject a future built without workers, a future where AI is forced on us, not shaped with us. Transport workers must have a voice in how AI is used. We need to be at the table, negotiating, not just watching. Because if we are not consulted, we don't lose just jobs. We lose rights, we lose dignity, we lose security. But luckily, workers are fighting back and winning. Also some examples. BTB signed a deal with the port employers in Belgium. No automation in Belgian ports without union negotiation and agreement. And in the United States, the Teamsters just signed a new contract with UPS. And although I don't understand the Teamsters supporting the Trump administration, but they had a big win in the negotiations with UPS. No driver-facing cameras, no algorithm-based punishments, and no new AI tech like drones without first talk with the union. In Spain, and we have friends from Spain here today with us, in Spain, the rider law forces gig companies to reveal how their algorithm assign work. Unions now have the right to check those systems. And in the European Union, the Artificial Intelligence Act labels workplace AI as high risk. That means that companies must be transparent and accountable when using AI to hire, to rate, or to manage workers. These are real wins. But we are just getting started. We can't stop AI, but we can shape it. We can negotiate how it is used. We can organize so AI serves people, not just profit. And if we do nothing, we will see job cuts, gig work, and more inequality. But if we act, AI can help us build decent and dignified work. Unions are the democratic voice of the workers. That voice must be heard in workplaces, in parliaments, and here at this conference. And let me end with this. AI may be automatic, but our future must remain human. And that future must include the voice, the rights, and the dignity of the transport workers.